Oh boy, we have some spicy news this week. Morph Designer, who is the CIS investigative journalist, has just exposed Tiger in a lengthy video about his involvement with the 322 Mafia. In his video, he provides evidence ranging from screenshots to voice recordings.
I will speak with my China friend, real boss. Knights, Polaris.
Sounds dangerous, bro.
And live streams of pro games to his partners in crime. CIS, more like CSI, goddamn. See, Tiger began betting on various sports after TI11 until one day he got in touch with a certain someone called Sensibility. They quickly became friends, like a crack addict and a drug dealer, and not long after, Tiger's gambling addiction got him in a situation where he had to fulfill the very same bets he and his friend were making. And ever since Morph's video dropped, some users on R.Dota 2 have submitted clips from games in which Tiger's behavior, in light of this evidence, makes it very clear on what his objective was. As well as admitting to throwing first bloods, at one point Tiger also said that he can easily get a high kill count against Nigma in their game. Man, even in a scenario that has nothing to do with him, Kuroki really can't catch a break. Tiger's gambling addiction went so deep that he started asking other pro players to spot him.
Я ему занял, не зная того, что он ставки ставит. Это потом мне рассказали, что он много кому должен, и я сразу понял, что нужно выводить их, короче.
Please, man! I suck your dick!
Ew! Get out of here, man! Get out of here!
The current offlaner for Heroic, Davai Lama, has pointed out that there is a certain hypocrisy in regards to this kind of behavior. He tweeted out the following. Funny how when struggling tier 2 players 3-2 and get banned, people consider them scum and no one feels bad for them. But when a tier 1 pro has everything in the world starts gambling away his money and working with match fixers, many consider him a victim and feel sorry for him. And although he has yet to be permabanned, I doubt that at this point any team would be willing to hire him. When OG conducted their investigation, they couldn't find anything on him. But now with all this proof out in public, his career in esports is surely done.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Whilst on Kick, this is what he said about his current situation. Most likely, I won't be in the pro scene anymore, which I have accepted already ever since I was addicted to gambling. He says he has accepted that he won't be in the pro scene anymore, yet he's played in many qualifiers recently. His current team, Leviathan, according to my source, has decided to kick him as well. The reason is yet unclear, but I think we can guess. In his first public statement before Morph exposed him, he came out and apologized, but without actually revealing the true nature of his involvement. As it turns out, his partnership with Sensibility turned bad really quick, when Tiger realized it's more beneficial to try and win upcoming tournaments than throw away first bloods. So he refused to assist him any further. That's when Sensibility threatened to leak all this information to the public, and spoiler alert, he did. His naive nature got the best of him and now he's paid the price. But ever since this subject came to light, people started investigating other pro players and have found some damning new evidence.
Not enough yet, but Bulldog low! Where's those last hits? Oh, uphill miss, too much. Bulldog's gonna live. Now Alliance. The Fetty Bulldog buddied in! What's he doing?
Count your days, Bulldog, cause your Alliance career is over. Yeah. And since we're on the topic of Alliance, which is rare, come to think about it, actually it's so rare that if you missed the eclipse that happened last week over the States, you're far more likely to get a chance to see that than ever seeing Alliance get into a tournament, holy shit. They checked out from the Dota scene a few months ago and have yet to rejoin. They were pretty close to picking up Team Dandelions, but since they lost to Dendy during the Dream League qualifiers, they decided to postpone the decision for a while. But some things you simply cannot postpone. Aurora's carry, 23 Savage, had to skip 2 whole days of the Elite League last week as he returned to Thailand to participate in the country's military draft. What's hilarious about this is how the draft is conducted. Once the military calls you, you must go and draw a card out of a hat like a lottery system, with a red card meaning you're conscripted and a black card meaning you are spared. Incidentally, this is the same system Valve uses to determine direct invites to TI. In his place stood Satanic, a 12k MMR carry who only just turned 16, as if you needed another reason to feel insecure about your own skill. This guy was 1 year old when development of Dota started. What? Am I old? With Satanic standing in, Aurora racked up impressive victories over Team Secret and Blacklist. He's currently signed to Yellow Submarine, Team Spirit's development team, and their manager Corbin has remarked that any team wanting to sign the youngster will have to buy out his contract for $1 million. That is some prime Wagyu beef right there. But wait, here's another reason why you should feel shit about your own MMR. Peruvian pop star Lalatroni recently hit number 1 on the Americas leaderboard despite having lost 2 fingers on his left hand in an accident last December. So what's your excuse, you piece of shit? Over back in Europe, there's still some leftover spice. ESL 1 Birmingham is underway and teams have been gathering their visas in preparation for their travels. Except one team that failed to do that in time. Team 1win were unable to present evidence of their visas to ESL and so their spot was handed down to the next available team, which was VP. But they also were unable to get their visas, so with that, congratulations Entity! Oh wait, no, that's... They also couldn't get the visas. OG? OG! Congrats! OG, see you in Birmingham! Wow! Of course, the decision behind ESL giving their spot away to OG and not being able to extend the deadline for a few more days had riled up 1win as one would expect. According to them, they had received the visas but were unable to print out the documents as it was the weekend. And some people claim that the ESL gave the spot to OG because they have a bigger audience. I wouldn't know anything about that. I mean, you know, shit happens. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. What can you do?